trends right now in decor is tropical. So Jackie Glass has brought a bit of warmth into the studio. I'm seeing this everywhere. Everywhere. It really goes out of style, but right now, I mean, that motif in particular, those big banana leaves, you're seeing them everywhere in wallpaper, on cushions. So let's talk about doing it properly, because you don't want things to go sideways if you want that tropical look.
You're right, you're right. And so trends, of course, are wonderful, but they have a short lifespan. And so I think that right now, tropicals, we're getting into warmer weather, so people are really loving all of the beautiful palm fronds and plants and things. So how do you incorporate that into your space? So firstly, you don't want it to look like a Golden Girls set, right? So you have to pick and choose your rooms. And so think about a sunroom, which is an obvious one. Maybe a little eating area, a powder room. And this is where you can invest a little bit of money and add a little bit of that tropical charm. So how do you do it? Well, first of all, in a sunroom, for example, you may want to start with more of a statement piece. So probably as big a statement piece as I would go would be a great wicker chair. And this is a beautiful one from Sheridan Nurseries. And you can see it's stately, it stands alone, and it also is a classic wingback style. So you can either go a little more traditional with it or transitional, or really give it the full out tropical vibe. Yes. So that's a really great piece that will work wonders. Other easy fixes would be to be taking lots of plants. And again, Sheridan Nursery was great, gave us all sorts of really tropically inspired plants, and some of them are on wheels. So remember, if you get a heavier plant, plant them with wheels. It's a quick little tip. It makes it easy to bring it around your apartment or your home.
That's actually really smart. Why didn't I think of that? Because when you got the huge plants, I mean, most of us keep them in the same spot anyway, because it's getting a good amount of sun, but that is a smart thing to consider.
It is. You can turn them around a lot easier. But then let's think about artwork. Well, a lot of my clients, believe it or not, maybe you're one of them, where you might switch up some of your artwork. So this is where find something kind of, again, tropically inspired. And this is very vintage, but I love this from Celadon, and it's a parrot. I mean, what says tropical better than a parrot? But you can see how something like that, tucked in a little seating area or sitting area in a kitchen, will look absolutely dynamite. Yes. So let's talk about something that's a little more permanent. That's wallpaper, which you know too is very, very popular right now.
It's hugely popular. It's easier to remove now.
Yes,
but
it is.
I would still think very carefully before you go with wallpaper.
So think a small room. So powder room would be a great place to put that. But something else, instead of just doing a focal wall, another quick tip is, why don't you consider doing 2 smaller walls and kind of bookend your patterns?
Oh, that's nice.
Another tip is to try and get ones that are that are pasted, that you paste the wall, because it really makes it easy for removal. So again, it's not this long-term commitment. It's just having a little bit of fun. And these are beautiful. These are new patterns. One's very classic, like you said. That's from Prime Walls. And they're coming out. Their new line is all about the tropics.
Nice.
Okay, so then let's say we want to really have some fun with accessories. And that's really, you've got a cream couch, and you just want to add some fun, pretty pillows. Again, you go to a Home Sense, and you can pick up really inexpensive pillows. You can take them away once the season's over. But also, too, note that it's not all just bright greens. They're really having a bit more of a modern, a little bit of fun with that in terms of adding the turquoise and the other colors that add a little bit more of a modern edge to that tropical look.
So you don't have to be literal about it, and that's what I like. That gives it a real contemporary spin.
So if you want to be a little more literal, again, runners that, again, very typical, very pretty, and again, your white dishware will go beautifully with that. Linen is always a beautiful fabric to use anywhere, a beautiful throw. It's really classic and elegant, and it really does have a bit of a tropical kind of feel. Yes. That's also from Home Sense.
We always think this when we think of summer fabrics. Linen, there's something light about it. It's breathable. It's fantastic outside or inside.
I mean, this is just a little footstool. Footstools I use everywhere, so get multiples of them, but they're fun. And of course, you can always easily, you just reupholster them. Like, I love using something like that. Put some terry towel, make a little throw, or a little, not a little throw, but just a little cover over it in terry towel, like a bathroom. And again, it's a very easy piece that can move around. Really and then lastly, organic. So I also went to, this is called Style in Form, and it's a really great natural stump. We're seeing stumps everywhere, so again, works tropically, and you can mix them up, and I love the whitewash version.
Would this be, would that be a little stool or a side table?
It could be both. It could be both, absolutely. And lastly, succulents, super hot, really work well with the tropicals. So I went to LT Market, getting artificial palm fronds, big glass vessels. getting your beautiful succulents, and you've got it made in the shade.
Yeah, you know what I love about the palm fronds as well? You don't need anything but one big leaf to make a statement.
Exactly. And they last a long time. Even if you just cut some and put them in a vase with water.
Yes.
Weeks and weeks of a beautiful tropical vibe.
Apparently this will take me a long time to kill. That's what Sharon, Sharon Grech put one of these on my front porch, and I'm like, are you sure about this? She's like, I have confidence that it will last the summer. So good, that's a good plant for you.